All right, we want to welcome on one of our favorite recurring guests here on the Barstool Bench Mob. It is Iowa guard, the super senior citizen, Jordan Bohannon. He just before the interview, he's like, yeah, these old jokes are getting old. I had this one written down. I had to deliver it, so I'm another one of those guys.
That was insane. The guy just said they're getting old, and you just did the old joke.
I did. I had it planned.
I can't believe it.
Have you heard that one before, though, Jordan? The super senior citizen?
Yeah, I've heard that one a couple of times.
That's the most
pleasure to be
one.
on. Pleasure to be on, guys.
This guy,
Jake, gonna hang up.
Jake doesn't make fun of anybody.
This is
now
set the record for the worst start of an interview.
Good thing he likes us.
Aside from when I told Oates stop shooting threes, you're the king of awkward beginnings.
I do want to, Rico, you're looking good over there. That's
Thanks,
a new
bud.
jacket.
Yeah, brand new Barstool store. You missed your 20% though.
I like it.
I like it. It's old Nike. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Just nothing for me.
You always look good.
That's my guy. See, that's my guy.
So what's understood doesn't need to be said.
Thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate
Looks like
that.
Adam Sandler.
So your Hawkeyes, Jordan, 7-0 at the time of this recording. You'll have Purdue on the road Friday night, Big Ten opener. Based off where you guys are at right now, how are you feeling? Do you expect this 7-0 start? I feel like people are sleeping on you guys this year because you lost Luka.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've gotten much needed credit as I think we deserve. The fact we were able to go to Virginia and pull out a win there. I mean, yeah, the record isn't as great as normal years, but I mean, it's still Tony Bennett. Like, he's going to get that team in the NCAA. They're going to make a run, just like any other year. So for us to come in there in a hostile environment and a team that no one really thought could do anything, I mean, I think that's pretty special to see. I mean, we have a lot of young guys, and only 3 of us on this team have ever played in front of fans before. So that just shows how unexperienced we are.
That's what I was going to say, because, like, even when you played them, bro, it was like everyone was like, well, Iowa played nobody. Well, they played nobody, but they're scoring 100 points a game. Like, it doesn't matter who you're playing. Like, you're playing your schedule. And then you go to Virginia, and Virginia's not bad. Like, everyone, they're going through some shit, like you said, it's Tony Bennett. But, like, how does that feel where is it almost, like, better where it's like, because last year you guys were the team, you know, like everyone was like, you had expectations, you had Garza, you had everybody. But this year it's like everyone's kind of like, oh, it's Iowa. Does that almost give you more like fucking fuck you, we're going to show you like we're good?
Yeah, I mean, that definitely added motivation for this offseason. And, you know, I look at my timeline on Twitter, there's always someone saying something about myself or my team and how bad we're going to be this year. So, I mean, anytime you have critics, it's going to apply, you know, much needed motivation for yourself to work even harder. And I think our team this year is way different from last year. We run the ball. I think our up tempo is way faster than in the past years, and our defense has gotten a lot better this year as well.
You were leader on both teams last year. Obviously, as Marty touched on, it was a good question because it was in my notes. That's how I know
wow!
It's a good
Thanks
question.
for telling me it's a good question.
It's a rarity. It's a rarity. You got to give assists every once in a while. But last year, obviously, it was top tier, 2 seed, like national championship aspirations. I think we would agree, and it could be wrong because obviously you're 7-0, you're playing really well, but they're picking you towards the bottom. As a leader, which one's been a little bit easier to navigate? Like, was it last year when it was so much pressure on your shoulders, or it's this year of like the underdog story?
Wait, I think isn't that the same fucking question?
As a leader,
that's the same question.
No, it's different. It's different.
Oh,
I'll answer
100%
it a different
different.
way. How about this?
Managing. Okay, you want to spell it all out? Managing the locker room as a leader and a captain, not taking a cheap shot like Jake. Which one's been a little bit easier for you personally to kind of navigate?
To be honest, I would say there's probably more pressure on myself this year than last year.
Really?
Because a lot of people hate me throughout the Big Ten. I mean, it's just a fact. They just don't like me playing against their teams, and that's why I love playing in hostile environments. But this year, I feel like there's more pressure because no one thought we're going to be anything. So for myself to kind of get these guys in the right page and push them along, you know, trying to hit big shots at Virginia and keep us in the game. You know, they were trying to make a run that second half. I knew I had to get the ball in my hands, make something happen to, you know, maintain the game and keep the tempo at our tempo. So. At the end of the day, I got to step up in, you know, the big moments. And I think this year I have to step up in more bigger moments than any other year. So there's definitely more pressure. So this year would definitely be harder.
Do you think you're the most like hated in the Big Ten?
Oh, yeah. I think Brad Davidson is.
Yeah, I think it's a close one. I mean, you're also like 10 times better than
because
Brad
he's been there
Davidson.
forever, but he takes charges. People
Yeah, Brad Davidson
people
doesn't.
hate charge takers.
Yeah, I do too. Like I don't like him, and I'll tell that to him to his face. But like, Jordan's like actually good. You know, it's a difference.
Yeah, he's like
I
Brad Davidson's like a
love
hustler.
Brad.
He's like a hustler.
I don't want. I'm not gonna have any Brad slander this way. He's a good dude,
I'll
but-
do it myself. Yeah, I'm fine.
So Jordan, last time we had you on, it was Selection Sunday. You were live from the Indianapolis controlled environment, as they called it. And our interview got picked up by various outlets about your words for the NCAA. You're very outspoken about how you feel about the NCAA. Now with the whole NIL update, here we are 8 months later. How do you feel about them? Has your stance changed at all?
I think Mark Emmert's on one leg over there. He is. I honestly think in a couple of years, NCAA is going to be diminished. You see, I mean, the Big Ten and ACC came in with alliance. I don't even know what the hell that means. I don't even know what they're doing together. What are we in the same conference? What does that entail? I have no idea. But I think you're starting to see these Power 5 conferences starting to align, and it'll ultimately be like a NCAA just for the Power 5 conferences, and Mark Emmert will go into his ground hog hole and never be seen again.
It's true though. It's true. Like he's not lying. I mean, the NIL is. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Like you kind of like did lead that. You know, like you've been working on it for a while. You said, right?
Yeah, and I'm actually an employee right now with the NCPA. It's the National Collegiate Player Association. So I'm on like a payroll, which is kind of cool. I'm a working college athlete, and I'm also, working with them. But we're still working on a variety of things. But at the end of the day, there's so many rights that have been given to these athletes just the past year. Myself, Gio Baker, and Isaiah Livers all stepped up big time during that NCAA tournament. And you're seeing gymnastics like that. Olivia girl from LSU, she's already a millionaire within 4 months. It just shows the amount of money that's around these college athletes, and I couldn't be more happy for them.
It's crazy to me how they hid it for so long, or like just allowed like.
Just because everyone's like, "Oh, you're getting a scholarship, you should shut up." That's basically what they said.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's just the NCAA. How did the NCAA not think this was gonna
Bro,
happen?
people are like people are saying Arch Manning's gonna get like $10 million.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's insane, but that's how much money they fucking have, and they could give to people, the people that are making their fucking business go around. It just finally came to fruition, and it's nice to see.
Yeah,
like that word.
I do.
The worst part is, you see these coaches every day. I mean, they just leaving for unlimited hours in private jets, hundreds of $millions of dollars. I'm like, it's every single day. The money's still going to be there. The money's not going anywhere for anyone.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So I see some of your sponsorships. I'm on your Twitter right now. You filmed a Gorilla Car Wash commercial. How do you feel as an actor? Do you feel like you're built for Hollywood right now for the Gorilla Car Wash?
I'm not going to lie. I had no idea how much money's in car washes until I went around that business. They probably have 30 to 40 car washes around western and eastern Nebraska, western Iowa. And I'm looking at all their like compensation stuff, and like think if this is going to be a great thing or not. And they're like have all these tracks of all these people coming in and when they come in and how much money they're bringing in daily and how much money they're bringing in monthly. I'm like, what the fuck? There's that much money in car washes. They pinpointed a person, actually. This is crazy. You guys will be mind blown. They had a person that has came in every single day for the last 6 months at the same exact time to get a car wash.
Nah.
Every
I was
day?
like, what the fuck? Yeah,
Same
every
time?
single day. Yeah, she
Bro,
must be going through shit.
Yeah, she's got a lot, or she's fucking the car wash guy. I'm not sure which one.
Still worried about COVID. Yeah.
I mean, I think I've been to the car wash like 4 times. Like I never was a big. I only went because I liked being in it when the soap went on.
Also, that's one of those things I don't like spending on. Like, so if you're getting
You're
free,
a cheap fuck.
No, it's
You're a cheap
annoying.
fuck.
You got to sit there. There's a line. First nice day of spring is a line, but you got to sit there. So if he's getting car washes, that's nice. Did you know Oakley invested in car washes?
I had no idea.
Charles Oakley had a ton of car washes for
You know
a
what?
while.
That brings me to a question that I need to ask. I have been thinking about this. What's a business that you just can't believe is still in business? I think slime.
Postal Service.
What?
Oh, Nickelodeon kids.
That's one thing.
We're not kids
slime.
anymore. We don't think about it.
I think slime. I can't believe there's any business that makes slime.
For the kids.
And you know what? Fucking carpets. I don't get carpets.
We're literally, your feet are on a carpet
I
right
think
now.
Carpets
So are
should be,
Jordan's.
Carpets should be extinct. Should be tile and
floors.
wood.
Oh, all right. Get yourself into tile, Jordan. There's money in tile. Let's get back to reality.
Nice having a friend on. We can just
we
talk,
do.
you know?
That's why we like him.
I'm
But
sick of we talk about basketball all the time. I haven't seen the fella.
7-0 start. Obviously, a big one coming up with Purdue. What is the success that a lot of people, the casual viewer right now, doesn't know about? What are you guys doing? We know, obviously, he's scoring at will. But what is somebody who's like, oh, I was 7-0 and Iowa might take down Purdue? Like, why is that? What are you guys doing this year that's been the key to success?
I think our defensive numbers have drastically improved already. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just going to have to play better defense to win road games. And I think we did that last year. That's why we had so many road games we won last year. So to be going to Purdue, I mean, they're the number one team in the country now after Duke losing last night. Sorry, Marty.
No reason to bring that up. There's no reason for that.
But no, I'm excited to play there. Mackey Arena, I don't know if you guys ever been there, but it's literally the loudest place I've ever been in my life. And they already have a sold-out crowd. So I think our whole team is really excited to get there and play.
We went to Indiana a couple of weeks ago, and the Purdue fans were all up in our mentions, just very offended that we didn't go down the road to them.
Yeah, they're very upset. I don't know.
There's something about Purdue. I don't know why. I don't think there's that many good-looking people in Purdue. I don't know.
Bro, you know what? I kind of agree with you. I feel like Purdue is just like iron. I don't know why it reminds me of iron. It means like everyone's working in the union in Purdue, you know?
Steel mills forever, yeah.
Yeah, like everyone that's 25 they look.
Well,
45.
I mean, I don't want to pile on, and that's going to be a hell of a quote. So thank you for the clip. But I mean, I might be dating myself. Have you ever seen Gene Katie's hair? Longtime coach of Purdue.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to grow it over here and comb it the fuck over. It was wild.
Hey, sometimes people's hair goes more on the sides, you know.
It was Gene Katie's hair is all time.
One thing on behalf of Rico, do you want to forward the apology to Luca Garza for that text he sent?
Oh, wait, Jordan, do you know?
All right, hold
No, let me preface it because you're going to let me preface this. So, first of all,
give him the story.
Jordan knows that he'll just get fucking random texts of me, Luca, and Rico and Jordan in it, just talking about nonsense.
Squeezed out, I guess.
Nonsense.
It's
and I usually don't answer until it's like 6. I'm like telling Luca, don't worry, you don't have to answer this fucking guy all night. And so Rico texted Luca being like, he goes like, this is just the beginning, when he saw a stat on Twitter.
It said he started and he scored like 25. He's in the starting lineup.
He started for the G League, and he thought he started for the NBA, and he texted him, it's just the beginning, and he thought it was for the fucking Pistons.
In fairness,
Luka has played in the NBA. Like,
2 weeks later, he was starting for the Pistons.
Sure, exactly.
And also, I'm not a Johnny-come-lately. He's doing well in the G League. He's doing well in the NBA. He's my friend. I can't tell the difference. The guy's just doing well.
You texted
He's
me
my
that.
friend.
I can't, like, oh, that's awesome. He's starting in the NBA already.
The Pistons G League logo needs to be changed. It's the same shape when you scroll Twitter. I looked quick.
Marty,
I was not.
Marty, he was just manifesting it. He was just
Exactly.
manifesting
That's
that
true.
energy.
I wish he said something like, not like this is just a start, because I wish you were like, oh, congrats on the first start.
No, I'm smarter than that.
Because you called me next day, you're like, holy fuck, that wasn't the NBA.
yeah. The next day it was. The logos look very similar.
It did, and I said that as well. But
I was sending Jordan some motivational reading over the summer.
I know, believe me, I'm in them.
I'm in. Everybody's getting a bump.
I
was 7-0. You're welcome. Everyone's writing you off.
There's reasons why we're not going to probably get many guests this year, because Rico has fucking everyone's number now. It used to just be me. Like, I would text people. Now it's like, usually I see the text he sends these people. He's been texting this one coach that we've been trying to have on for a while. He's like, it's his fucking girlfriend. He's like, why aren't you answering me? So, pretty much.
Who is the reporter? John Rothstein or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
He kept texting all the coaches.
Oh, yeah. Rothstein met us. He was.
I don't think he likes us.
He's like,
oh, he likes me.
He
don't like us.
I don't think he likes
Jake had already
me.
left. Yeah. I had a birdie that told me that they were going to call less travels, so I shot it to Rothstein, and then when the article started to come out, I just sent him like a winking emoji. Like, he was like, thumbs up, like, please stop texting me.
I wore a suit with a hat, and I think he almost wanted to spit on me.
He didn't like that.
Jordan, if you guys pull off the upset at Purdue on Friday, what's the plan? Are you just not getting? Is that getting too far ahead of yourself?
What do you mean? What's the plan? Like,
is there a celebration? Is there a tweet? Are the Purdue people going to come after you because of this interview?
I mean, I don't think I've said anything too bad about Purdue. They're just not very good-looking people.
Yeah, I mean, Jake's the one going after Jordan today.
Not at all.
You got to give him.
You got a comfortable guess.
You got to put him in a spot. He's a shooter.
Out of our shell.
You put it in his hands. You don't throw a pass up here. Tell it from guys who played with better shooters. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little point guard
lesson.
Laces. Yeah, I'm gonna throw right in your hands. Yeah, exactly. All right, here, Jordan. Here's a good one. Ready?
Thumbs.
It's a podcast.
What's the key? What's the key to beating Purdue Friday night? How about that?
Honestly, I haven't looked at a single second of film yet. We do that today, but
right.
I mean, obviously they have inside presence. They got shooters. They got people like drive and kick. They run their swivel action, which is impossible to guard. So honestly, I don't have an answer for you right now. That's what coaches are for.
I got the answer. You gotta be a bastard. You gotta be like Jaden Ivey. You gotta be up in his throat and not let him fucking do it. There, just be hated. I like that you like kind of know that you're hated, and I don't think you are actually. For weird, I haven't gotten that. I guess just because I like you. I don't know, but I think like having that little edge to you, just being that little bastard fucking run around and just like whapping threes in front of their face and going after the crowd. Just be yourself. And I think you guys are gonna be way closer than people think in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, like I said, I thrive in those hostile environments ever since I came to Iowa. I had my best games away, and we go to Purdue, play Illinois, then we go to Iowa State. That Iowa State game is gonna be nuts as well. But I thrive on that hate, and I looking forward to that Purdue game for sure.
Those bastards are so big. Edie,
they're big dudes. They got big dudes. But
the thing is, I don't know where they keep finding these tall guys. They get a 7'5", 350-pounder every single year. It's like clockwork.
Like they live like Williams should be playing football. Like that.
Boy, he's got a career.
Yeah, he does.
Jordan, we want to thank you for the time. Good luck on Friday at Purdue. Apologies for the senior joke earlier. I hope you forgive me and you come back on some point again down the road.
Yeah, if you're gonna make fun of Jordan, everyone on Twitter, do it for something else. We know. Well, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Yeah, I mean everyone that's making fun of you is like probably 40. So shut the fuck up.
Know. Well, how can ESPN announcers like make fun of my age? That's what's so.
Which ones? Which ones? Which ones? Tell me. No, get names. Which ones?
I don't know.
Is that fuck Greenberg?
Hey, yeah, that guy could fuck off.
Yeah, I'm down with that too because he could fuck off as well. But Rico did cow it to him. We had an opportunity to say something to him.
It's not like he walked up to me and said, "I know you," and I didn't say anything.
Because he doesn't know you.
I wasn't trying to get thrown out in the first 6 minutes.
I am.
All right.
That's how we make headlines here, huh?
Are we not going to talk about Rico and calling me today?
Yeah, I would like to talk about that because again, this is how we're losing guests. So explain the situation how it happened.
All right, so just as we were about to record, Jordan Bohannon on my thing pops up on Twitch. He's gaming. I'm like, oh, I tell these guys. Then we end. I look at the feed. I had it up to the right, and you're still gaming. I'm like, I'll fucking call. It's Thanksgiving.
What is that show? Why would you call him? He's on Twitch.
Did it add to the stream or did it negate from the stream?
No, I loved it. It was just like the threatening text you sent after.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, what was
he's getting a little ahead of himself.
Like, hey, what the fuck? You're not gonna answer me?
He's getting ahead of himself. No, I said I sent a playful text.
Playful, yeah.
Here we go. Isn't it a school night? Why are you on Twitch at 1:30 and worse ignoring? All right.
Yeah, it's pretty threatening.
Well, I had some fun. It's a school night.
You know what, Jordan? I have one more question for you. So I want to ask you a question. Because you talk a lot of shit sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And you talked so much shit about Purdue. You say that everyone's pretty ugly there. They suck. Fuck Purdue. If you said that, I'm not saying you did.
I never said that.
You didn't say that. Well, you did say they were ugly, but you didn't say the rest. But just hypothetically, you said all this stuff, and then you just didn't go to the game. What do you think would people be like? What a pussy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm being called every single word in the book. Well, I don't know why I wouldn't show up. You can't talk shit and not show up.
Oh.
What makes you bring that up, Marty?
Just wanted to
Marty's
bring
just
something off that
Marty's just
Rico
dick.
was talking shit
Marty's just a dick.
online and locked himself in a room on
With a baseball bat.
Monday.
Some would say that working here means a lot. We shouldn't just let anybody in the doors, and I'm not going to acknowledge that.
I just wanted to,
Marty.
this is off the podcast, just talking to a friend, you know? Or it's just very on the podcast.
All right, Marty.
Hey, I was thinking about the last time I was on, and Rico struggled for like 5 minutes to ask that question.
That's
It was a long
right.
day, man.
That's
I was up
right.
at 6 in the morning getting the brackets ready, and that was a long day.
He did.
I just blacked out. It was like Eminem in that famous commercial on Game Day where he's like, yeah.
I've also decided you're coming on every year, by the way.
Every year I'm down.
Just like a state of Bohannon.
No, you're
yeah.
just you're a friend of the program, and we'll have you on again before March Madness too. So thank you for coming on, dude.
Yeah, of course. You guys got to get down to Iowa City for sure.
We
On
might
the
as
way.
well.
working on
Would
something.
love to. Oh yeah, Barstool Sportsbook's live there.
Yep.
So
We actually might as well just fucking and just like do a thing with him.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Are we?
I'm
talking about it right now?
It's in my head. Yeah, we're working on it.
All right, thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.